What's up, y'all? Just woke up and I'm not a happy Laker fan this morning. Our Lakers just keep on losing and losing and losing. Um, I don't know what to say about the Lakers. I don't know. Um, we're not winning no championship. We're not going to the playoffs. Um, we barely even get TV time anymore. You know that's fucked up when the Lakers don't even get TV time anymore. You know that is so crazy, man. Oh man. And I remember just in 2010, like you seeing in this picture, the Lakers won the NBA championship against the Boston Celtics. Game 7, Metal World Peace hits that three to seal the championship. And that was the last time that we tasted championship success. But during that time period, after the Lakers won, Phil Jackson was aging. And after that, we haven't been back into the spotlight maybe since we got swept by Dallas. Now, Jim Buss, Mike D'Antoni, this thing is really out of control. You know, this Laker team is really hit rock bottom. You know, and it's just hard to watch. You know, being a fan of the Lakers for so many years, after watching them beat the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Jersey Nets, and then they came around again and beat they lost to Boston, and then they beat Boston again, and then they beat Orlando, and then they beat Boston again, and those were our championships. So um, I really don't see a championship in the Lakers' future right now. I really don't, because management and Jim Buss don't know how to run this organization. This organization stinks. You know, I don't see why they hired Mike D'Antoni in the first place. The Lakers are quitting on Mike D'Antoni. After their loss in Dallas last night, that summed it up for me. This team is in trouble. And it really is in trouble because there's no hope for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm looking at this picture right now and just remembering how I used to feel about the Lakers, back in 2010, 2009, when we had Odom, Fisher, Bryant, Gasol, Metal World Peace, and Bynum. I love that Laker team. I call me crazy or call me anything. I love the Lakers back then. Um, Kudos to Kobe. Just take your time and get healthy because Mike D'Antoni don't know what the fuck he doing. He don't know what the hell he doing. The Lakers defense is hard this year. Um, the pieces don't fit together. Everybody's injured. I don't know what's taking Mitch Kupchak and Jim Buss so long to fire Mike D'Antoni. You see, it's before your very eyes. It's not working. This franchise do not supposed to be that low in the standings. Come on, y'all. I don't care, man. This team's not supposed to be that low in the standings. They not even in. They not even in the playoff hunt. And I'm sorry, but I won't be watching the NBA playoffs this year. Last year we had a chance. We had a chance. We had Steve Nash, we had Dwight, and Dwight Howard bailed them out on defense a lot last year. You gotta say that. Dwight Howard bailed the Lakers out on defense. Who do we got to stop people down? Nobody. We don't have nobody to back us up on defense. And some people blame Dwight Howard for wanting to leave. But I think Dwight Howard knew that it wasn't. If he probably thought it, he probably knew it was Mike D'Antoni. Kobe Bryant wanted him to win, but how could you win with somebody who don't what I'm trying to say is don't implement your skills as a big man. D'Antoni didn't even give get Dwight Howard the ball half the time. And he sat over there like he just didn't care, man. And I do not like this coach, man. He the worst coach in Lakers history. In the history of the Los Angeles Lakers. Mike D'Antoni is the worst coach ever to step foot on that floor. Man, he really is, man. And I think the Lakers quitting on him, man. He didn't do good in New York. And he not doing good in LA. Us Lakers fans are used to winning, not losing. Losing is not in our pedigree. We're not used to being this so far in the standings. And Jim Buss act like he don't care. He do not care. This is crazy. It's ludicrous that the Lakers have fallen so hard over the years. Even Mike Brown put up a better winning percentage than Mike D'Antoni. If I recall, Mike Brown got us to the number 3 seed in the West before we got beat by the Oklahoma City Thunder that year. And you didn't give him enough credit. Mike Brown is better than Mike D'Antoni. Get that through your head, Jim Buss. This Laker team is not going nowhere with Mike D'Antoni. And you want to portray him as the best coach in the world. You see what his track record is. And I understand why people don't want to play with it for this fool. He sit there with his smug looking self and then he say stuff smart. He say the smart little comments and make people mad. It's just the little things that this dude do to tick people off. He fucking destroyed this franchise. And it ain't no excuse. Mike D'Antoni is not going to lead the Los Angeles Lakers to a championship. He's not going to win a title in LA. So if Jim Buss got it in the back of his head, oh, let's give him another year. Fuck you. And Kobe Bryant, I don't know if he should sit out the rest of the year. And just come back healthy next year, Kobe. It's got to be painful for the Black Mamba to sit there and watch this. And you got a Hall of Famer, a legend, in Kobe. And you do not give him no help at all. If I was Kobe, I wouldn't have signed that contract. You know what I would have did? I would have went and tested for free agency and left the Lakers. Because the Lakers don't give a fuck about Kobe Bryant. All they care about is their egos. All they care about is screwing this franchise up. Jim Buss don't care about Kobe. He don't care about Gasol. He don't care about nothing but himself. He don't even care about the team. If he cared so much about the team, he wouldn't have brought Mike D'Antoni on his team. Now look at us. After Dwight leave. Look at this team now. Compared to last year when we got to the number 7 seed. Nick Young, Wesley Johnson, Xavier Henry, Jody Meeks. That's not going to win, NBA championship. You can't put these pieces around Kobe and think they're going to win a championship. This is not the right team for the Lakers to have right now. And it's no excuse. I don't know if we ever going to win a title again. But we sick to death of seeing LeBron James celebrate every year. We used to win the championship. We sick to death of seeing